Morning, Steve Reed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, prices are higher overnight. We've got beans up 6 cents, corn up 4, and wheat anywhere from 5 to 6 cents higher. And we've got meal up $2. On the outside market, stocks are higher, dollars mixed, crude's lower, and gold's higher. And we've got jobs data today, industrial production, and retail sales, which should have an impact on prices. We also note that U.S. is considering new sanctions on Russia on their troop buildup in Ukraine. We'll see what kind of impact that might have. And we also note that there was a report out last night that the USDA is going to start reviewing their methodology and coming up with grain stocks. This to try to soothe some of the negative feelings about the reliability of their numbers. They did a similar study 4 years ago by Independent University of Illinois, and they found nothing. So we don't expect anything from that. It was interesting in that yesterday, I thought that the fund buying was due to inflation. And open interest again went up yesterday for the second day in a row in beans, oil, and corn, and down a little bit in wheat. But there was also some talk that there might have been some buying because of funds trying to get in front of a weather problem here in the U.S. in 2021. We're going to have NOAA 90-day outlook today, which people are going to be looking at. The U.S. could be cold and dry through April 29th. We are going to see some precip today through Saturday across parts of the southern plains, and then that could dry up also. For May, the NOAA numbers suggest that May is going to be warm and dry, especially in the U.S. plains. We noted that down in South America, there's talk about Brazil farmers defaulting on soybean sales. Their basis down there was at 300 over in October. It dropped to as low as minus 17 late in March, and now it's about plus 30. And one of the reasons why we saw such a big drop is that China is not showing any interest right now in buying Brazil beans. And I think that we noted that the Matif rapeseed contracts making new high. Canola in Canada also making new highs on concerns about European freeze damage and also dryness in Canada. We also note that the NOPA crush should be record high for March, and there's talk that prices in old crop beans need to rally to ration demand. There is talk that USDA was using a 24 million ton corn import number to China because they felt it was going to roll 6 million tons of new crop. Commercials feel now that they'll take all that. Brazil's still dry. U.S.'s coldness could slow corn planting. And so now we're looking at the May WASDE 21-22 supply and demand is extremely important, and we may actually have to see prices reduce demand for 21-22 in corn by as much as 700 to 800 million bushels. So lack of any Russian new crop export prices could be supportive, and right now we're trying to figure out just how much we need to rally to ration domestic demand for corn, beans, and wheat. We note that from the time frame of I think May, June, July, and August, we could see a demand for corn over 1 billion bushels domestically. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. And remember, treat people like yourself would like to be treated.